go with another great episode.
It's John Grant.
Hello everybody, it's time for the quiz. Yes, the quiz is here, the roughly 15-minute daily quiz. It's just for fun. Do get a pen and paper, do sit down with a cup of coffee or a glass of wine, and do enjoy. Don't use Google, don't use Bing. The answers will come on the link below, okay? It's all for fun, no prizes, just fun. Honestly.
The quiz starts in a few seconds. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0.
Question number 1. It's a voice question. Who is this voice? The clue is disco.
I was thinking about giving it up because I'm thinking about, I'm 30 years old now. And so I say, I'm going to give it one more chance. I think it was an act of God. It put me at the right place at the right time. My ex-wife, Gwen, have just finished her album, and we was all there going to listen to the album, and Rick came to me and said, George, we got the song.
Okay, who was that? A few more seconds of it. Who was that?
I was thinking about giving it up because I'm thinking about, I'm 30 years old now. And so I say, I'm going to give it one more chance.
That was your question number 1. If you didn't get it, sorry. Question 2 up in a minute, but don't forget all the answers will appear on the link below. This is just for fun. Question number 2 is a TV theme. Can you guess the TV theme? And if you need a little clue, it's nothing to do with space. It's so frustrating when it's on the tip of your tongue, but it's just not there. But don't worry, questions are questions. We'll be having music questions, TV questions, radio questions, news questions, anything related to the 1970s and 1980s from both sides of the Atlantic. In fact, global. So plenty of chances to score some back. If you're playing with the missus or you're playing with friends, just enjoy it. Question number 3. Don't lose your head on this question, because the question is, in what year did France perform its last execution by guillotine? In what year did France perform its last execution by guillotine? Question number 4. In what year did Russia invade Afghanistan? In what year did Russia invade Afghanistan? And we'll be back to the pop questions in just a moment, but the next question about news: what European country granted women the right to vote in 1971? What European country granted women, you remember those, the right to vote in 1971? Now back to the music. 10 tracks coming up, so that's 10 more questions, but this time I want the name and the artist, the name of the song and the name of the artist or group. And there's a bonus 11th question if you can get it. At the end, name the year. Okay, they're all from the same year. 10 segments of tracks. I need the name and the artist. They start now.
can't for the life of me remember a Saturday.
Turned around and smiled at me, you get the picture? Yes, we see. That's when I fell for the leader of the pack. My folks were always putting him down.
You wear it well, a little old-fashioned, but that's alright. Well, I suppose you're thinking, I bet he's sinking. Oh. Doesn't mean to say there's a hurricane humming. Don't start running every time you hear it coming, 'cause it doesn't matter. You know it doesn't matter.
Well, how did you do? 10, there we go, the 10 tracks. You needed to get the 10 titles and the 10 artists. Also, what was the year? I'll give you a clue on the year. It was early 1970s. Okay? Remember, the answers to all these questions are on the link below, and that will take you to the answers. Hope you did okay on that one. We're going back to TV themes now. 5 TV themes coming up. You've just got to identify each of those TV themes. Here they come.
Just a good old boy, never meaning no harm. Beats all you never saw, been in trouble with the law since the day they was born. Straightening the curves.
How did you do? Was it easy or was it hard? Of course, it all depends when you were born. Don't forget, this quiz is aimed for people in the 1970s and the 1980s. Whatever age you were, you probably got memories if you were alive in those times. Quiz continues. You're now going to listen to 1 minute of a BBC News programme. You've got to try and tell me the year it went out. Just taking the information from the news, which year are we referring to? The minute starts now.
A new row flares up between American and Israeli leaders, and it's already putting the success of Vice President Walter Mondale's goodwill mission to Israel in jeopardy. It's President Carter's statement last night that it might be necessary to revive the Geneva Peace Conference on the Middle East, which has infuriated the Israelis. This afternoon, Mr. Mondale met the entire Israeli cabinet and is reported to have said that the statement didn't mean a change in the American position. But despite this, Mr. Begin is expected to give public voice to his anger when he speaks tonight at an official dinner. From Jerusalem, Michael Elkins.
Israeli leaders were furious last night and are furious still. The consensus in government circles here is that Mr. Carter has resurrected the Geneva Conference, together with the attendant and to the Israelis grossly unwelcome specter of the Soviet Union.
Well, did you get it? Don't forget, check the link below. That'll take you to all the answers. And this is a daily quiz, so join us every single day. It's different every day.
Here we go with another great episode.
It's John Grant.
Okay, we're upping it to the 1980s now. Some tracks All you've got to do is identify the name of the song and the artist or group. That's all you've got to do. Okay? Starting now.
Something's on your mind, 'cause in your dreams, demons scream. No one's gonna hurt you like. Now Western town, a dead end world, the Eastern boys and Western girls. In a Western town, a dead end world, the Eastern boys and Western girls. I don't care where we go, I don't care what we do, I don't care, pretty baby, just take me with you.
The virgin, touched for the very first time, like a virgin, when your heart beats next to
Okay, it's time for a Doctor Who question, but it's you're going to have to think this over. I want to know, in order of appearance, the Doctor Who's from 1970 to 1989. Nobody before 1970 and nobody after 1989. Okay? Name all those Doctors. Off you go. I'll give you a minute to think about it. How did you do? Doctor Who. And if you said Patrick Troughton, you would have been wrong. So cross it out, start again. Coming to the end of the first quiz, we've got time for some sort of quick-fire ones. So here we go. Ready? Pen and paper? Let's do it. In what year did India successfully test its first nuclear weapon to become the world's sixth nuclear power? Read that again. In what year did India successfully test its first nuclear power weapon to become the world's sixth nuclear power? Next question. What was the name of the Mars planetary probe launched by NASA in 1975? What was the name of the Mars planetary probe launched by NASA in 1975? And the very last question for today. In what year did Microsoft become a registered trademark? In what year did Microsoft become a registered trademark? That's it for today. Click the link below. It will take you to the answers. Come back tomorrow.
9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.